What up, YouTube? So today is going to be part 8 of the Honda Civic ekk2 California State Bar video. And today we're going to be putting the transmission back on to the engine and pretty much getting this thing dropped in. I got to put the mounts in and just start getting everything ready. Pretty much just going to connect it. I got to put the fork back in and everything. And then once we start dropping everything back in, everything will start pretty much coming into place. So we're gonna put the mounts in right now, get the rear one on here, get the T bracket basically onto the motor. We'll drop it in and then pretty much start getting everything ready. We got to put the shifter cables on here, put the clutch master cylinder, brake booster, get the harness ran through inside, bring out the see the fuse box wiring and everything, and most likely get to the half shaft and axles, and just pretty much start getting everything ready. We got the tank already up, so we got to wire that up as well. Not sure if we'll do the wiring video today because I pretty much just want to get everything back into its place and then start going from there. So we'll see what we get, how far we get on this video. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this transmission put on, and then the motor mounts on here, and then we'll drop the motor into the car and then go from there. All right, so we got the transmission mounted on to the engine now, so that's ready to drop in. We got the rear bracket on as well, and then I got the other motor mounts in here as well. So I got the rear bracket on, motor mount bracket, our driver and passenger. So pretty much I'm gonna go ahead, lift the car up, slide it up under, drop it down, and get the motor in, and then we'll put the exhaust manifold just to show you how it clears, and then we'll start touching up on everything else we need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this motor in real quick, and then we'll be back. All right, so we're back now, and we got the K20A2 swap inside of the ekk2 hatch now. Pretty much gonna start installing the rest of the little parts to get this thing just close to getting ready to running and everything. So we're gonna install the shifter cables. I ran the engine harness inside the compartment, so I just got to connect that with the ECU. We'll be doing the wiring all probably on the next video when we do the actual evap system and everything. I will be running a EP3 or SI FA5 FG2 pulley on here stock, and then we'll be going over, like I said, going over wiring to show you how to wire up the immobilizer and everything as well. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and start getting to the linkage. We'll get to the axles and half shaft as well, and then we'll come back, start getting to little stuff. We gotta get the fuse box in here. I'm waiting on the brake booster to dry up. I repainted that as well, so we'll come back to that later. We can start installing probably the clutch master cylinder as well, and just start getting all the little details and stuff pretty much ready. So when we get the exhaust and everything, should just be a first time startup and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and start knocking some of this stuff out, and then we'll come back and see what else is pretty much next, and then probably be the end of this video until we get the exhaust, and then I remount the gas tank and get that all pretty much the fuel system and evap and everything that we need to run. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and knock all these little stuff out, and then we'll come back. All right, so we're back now. We got our shift linkage connected with our brackets. We got our axles installed, and these are insane shaft axles, so they should last a while. And the half shaft is insane shafts as well. Got this axle in as well, so that's pretty much ready. Got our clutch line kit with master cylinder all installed, and then I went ahead and installed the ECU. So we'll get all to this next video. Just to let you guys know, just to remember, the harness has the two plugs that go together. and the E-plug is separate. So some people do put the harness side on the E-plug and the E-plug on the harness side, which will be wrong, so just be prepared. Some people have done that before and have to diagnose their car, and that's mainly their issue before trying to get a first time start. So yeah, shifters in here ready to go. Next video we'll be getting to start up and everything. I gotta wire up the starter, the alternator to the fuse box. I also got the fuse box in as well. Yeah, so next video we'll be grounding the motor also, and then we should get a first time start, and then pretty much go from there with the brake booster, master cylinder, and getting the radiator on here, throttle cable, etc. So all that'll be coming next video. If you haven't, like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on the next video.